At 10:15 a.m. on Tuesday, May 30th, 2023, a man hijacked a school bus in the Cincinnati, Ohio area, leading police on a high-speed chase. Ohio State Police pursued the bus all the way to the Indiana state line. More than 10 police cars were deployed to chase the suspect. The bus then sped into a freshly planted cornfield, kicking up a massive cloud of dust that obscured the officer's view.
Going north on Vandalia towards 240 Northwest, Center East County Road 600 East in Shelby County. They will have traffic.
Back into the field at 625 East Vandalia Road. They went around the stop sign.
Clear on County Road 625 East. They are now back into the field.
Now back on the road. Continuing westbound on Vandalia Road for 600 East.
Westbound on Vandalia Road. They did not hit the stop sign.
Back on the main road, the bus continued speeding at around 60 miles per hour through narrow streets, dangerously blowing past stop signs. The driver then veered into another cornfield in an attempt to escape. Officers were still struggling to find a way to stop the bus.
Clear on State Road 9, approaching 100 south. Clear in the cemetery. You advised he went through a fence and now back eastbound. Yeah, we're through a field, into a yard, south of 100 south. South of 100 south, field and into the yard south. 1 is now out of the pursuit. Reference is 1050, his commission. Clear on intended back towards the field. Clear on your commission at 10-0. Clear on off-road again.
He's now northbound through field 1600 block C.
The bus kept fleeing from one cornfield to another, making sharp turns that turned the chase into a cat-and-mouse game. The pursuit also left a trail of destruction, flattening rows of young corn plants and causing significant damage to the farmers' crops.
Believe it's 951.
Clear on 951, you advise us property in the American there.
I'm back here. That's why I'm out of here.
We have Shelby County has stop six at the end of 10392. At the end of 10392, we have stop six at the end of the driveway. That is it. Clear on northbound on Figure 9. Where are these stop six? Where are these stop six? Where's that one at 10392?
seemed like the suspect's decision to flee into the cornfields was actually working. The thick dust and tall crops made it nearly impossible for officers to keep visual contact with the bus. On top of that, given the bus's large size, performing a pit maneuver wasn't a viable option. Around 11:15 a.m., the chaotic chase finally came to an end. Officers managed to trap the bus as it tore through yet another field, bringing the suspect's reckless rampage to a halt in Shelby County, Indiana. The suspect, identified as 32-year-old Chad A. Murdoch, was taken into custody without further incident. Several police vehicles sustained damage from collisions with the bus during the pursuit, and Murdoch's two-state rampage left a trail of destruction across fields and private properties.
21 was number Dashcam 2201, and Carlos off of Loon Drive.
Carlos Esquivel, 22, was caught driving recklessly on Korean Veterans Boulevard around 1:30 a.m. When officers attempted to pull him over, he took off. Central Precinct Officer Joe Medina pursued Esquivel's vehicle as the suspect pulled a daring stunt, circling in front of the patrol car before ramming into it and speeding away. Esquivel was eventually arrested and now faces 4 charges, including aggravated assault on a police officer.
What's your last call in? Where do you have?
At mile marker 5.
On September 20th, 2023, Florida Highway Patrol spotted a vehicle driving the wrong way. Officers attempted to pull the driver over, but the suspect ignored their commands and took off, sparking a chaotic police chase.
They are under break. They just passed us. They're going the right way. They want you to hit them.
10-4. Doing a 10-46 traffic.
Where's that right now? Just trying to turn around. Last one right about I'm coming to the west pole here, or central pole. Right there, they should be on the west pole. Also, give it 249 dispatch. I believe it could be a call.
Eventually, an officer successfully executed a pit maneuver, spinning the vehicle around and sending it skidding down the road before colliding with another car and coming to a stop. The driver was taken into custody without further incident. A quick search of the vehicle revealed a small bag of marijuana and another bag containing a white powdery substance.
I've got him here at the west store.
10-45. Is that 10-40 clear, 10-46 traffic, or you want to keep it on?
Yeah. Well, we.
Alright, we're blue lighting it.
On February 28, 2025, at 12:39 p.m., Atlanta police responded to a vehicle break-in at 96 Lakeview Drive Northeast, where multiple suspects threatened the victim with firearms. A citywide be on the lookout alert was issued for the armed and dangerous individuals. At 2:42 p.m., officers from the ACE unit spotted the suspect vehicle. When police attempted to pull them over on Interstate 20 eastbound, the suspects refused to stop, sparking a pursuit.
No good, still 20 eastbound, speeds over 90, medium traffic. Pit. Pit.
Send it, yes, I got it. Send it.
Send it, Jazz, I got it. Send it. Second pit. Stand by, box in. They're throwing guns out. Box them. Watch up, Jazz.
Officers used 2 pit maneuvers to stop the chase. During the pursuit, the suspects tossed multiple firearms from the vehicle, all later recovered. one of which was reported stolen. 5 suspects were detained: Elijah Boyd, Rodriguez Seaborn, Raquarez Tompkins, Jacoby Weidman, and Marquavius Walker. Boyd, the driver, was arrested and charged with fleeing and eluding.
Grab that gun on the left side.
You got Phoenix with you as well to help out?
I can't see anybody else.
We got a team effort. We got Fulton County NGSB out here. We're good. We're getting all secured. No secondary vehicle collisions, no injuries.
Around 8 a.m. on March 1st, 2025, Trooper Byrd spotted a vehicle speeding and initiated a traffic stop. The car initially pulled over, but as Trooper Byrd approached, the driver suddenly sped off. Acting quickly, Trooper Byrd jumped back into his patrol car and pursued the suspect.
South on Shackelford. Speed 80, light traffic, still southbound on Shackelford. That 28 is Arkansas, Adam Young Charles, 134. Southbound on Shackelford. I'm fixing the TBI. It's Shackelford and Ethan Allen. TBI. Continuing southbound on Shackelford. Heading right now. Shackelford's trying to duck into a neighborhood back here. Stop. Another failed TBI. He tried to stop and brake check me multiple times. Got a black male running on foot up toward the church. Stop! You'll get tased! Stop!
As the suspect slowed down, Trooper Byrd attempted 3 pit maneuvers, with the third successfully bringing the vehicle to a stop. The driver then jumped out and tried to flee on foot, but was quickly subdued by officers using a taser. The suspect now faces multiple serious charges.
He's running towards the interstate. Stop! Contact LFD across the interstate. I did, because I'm tired of your unapologetic sorries. You're sorry because you got caught. Have a seat.
I can't get it.
Rotate your shoulders. You're a tall guy. You gotta rotate. Put your hands that way.
Can I go this way?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yes, I have 2 of them.
Coming up here. Check them out.
Okay.
Let me grab the one was in the jacket, one was on the pants.
Okay. Well, these 2.
1436.
On January 14th, 2025, Trooper Sistrunk was monitoring traffic on US 90 near Chattahoochee when he spotted a silver SUV speeding. He estimated its speed at 75 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone, and radar confirmed 78 miles per hour. When Trooper Sistrunk attempted a traffic stop, the driver sped off, weaving through traffic. The chase escalated, reaching speeds over 110 miles per hour through Gretna.
1436, go ahead. I got you 1020 at 90 and Old School. Nothing's coming through on your radio. Are you in pursuit? What kind of vehicle? Go ahead, Miss Lady, down on 90 at the Hurst Farm Road. For some idea unit 1033 traffic on channel 1. I'm trying to run the tag now. His radio is terrible. 1476, what kind of vehicle is it covering?
I should be able to intercept that down, set it on 90 now.
The driver continued speeding recklessly, weaving through traffic and even entering the opposite lane. Trooper Sistrunk worked to close the distance, preparing to execute a pit maneuver.
1476, you copy? Yeah, 127. Oh, that's the 123.
That's pretty well.
23.
I'll take over your tracker, whoever just cut it from you will. So we'll just down on 90. You're still eastbound on 90.
As the vehicle reached the four-lane section of US 90 at the SR 12 intersection, Trooper Sistrunk moved in to attempt a pit maneuver or force the driver to slow down. However, the suspect repeatedly swerved into his lane, blocking his efforts and escalating the danger.
Still eastbound 90-12. That's low. We're going up to Manor Street. He is now southbound on Rock Boulevard. Rock Boulevard, just back out.
At the intersection of US 90 and Barack Obama Boulevard, the driver attempted a right turn but lost control. The vehicle fishtailed, spun 180 degrees, and veered off the road while moving backward. It jumped a curb and crashed into a fence on the north shoulder, coming to a stop facing south. The impact caused minor damage to Trooper Sistrunk's patrol vehicle. The driver then fled on foot, sprinting through a trailer park and jumping multiple barbed wire fences before being captured by Trooper Cabe. He was identified as Yul Conquin Perkins, a co-registrant of the fleeing vehicle.
I cut too tight.
Huh?
It cut too tight. I
Be out of them in just a second. It's gonna come up here.
can't move my wrist.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
I'm leaning on it, paying pressure on it.
Man, they ain't built for comfort, okay?
Using blood in my hand.
Face this way. Come here. Dude, you're retarded.
Right lane, Mike. Right lane.
On July 3rd in St. Augustine, Florida, patrol officers spotted a black Lexus driving erratically, showing signs of impaired driving. The driver was unable to stay in a single lane and made dangerous lane changes. When officers attempted to pull the vehicle over, the driver ignored them, hit the gas and sped off, triggering a high-speed chase. The chase quickly reached speeds of 110 miles per hour, at times hitting 130 miles per hour. The Lexus driver weaved dangerously through traffic at high speeds, creating a serious risk. Troopers searched for the right moment to execute a pit maneuver. As troopers stayed close, the suspect suddenly lost control and crashed into another vehicle. The Lexus's rear wheel became stuck on the front of the victim's car, but the suspect still tried to drive away, dragging the other vehicle. Moments later, he collided with a truck and then jumped out, attempting to flee on foot. Troopers quickly gave chase and successfully apprehended him.
Looks like he's in the back of a U-Haul truck. The vehicle is. Also, looks like he was struck by another vehicle while trying to run on foot.
Southbound on North 6th, 1037. Traffic light, speed's 90. At 3 occupancy, speed's 100 right now. We're still south.
On September 18th, 2024, around 12:19 p.m., Trooper Price spotted a red Dodge 3500 suspected to be stolen out of Ozark, Arkansas. When he attempted a traffic stop, the driver sped off, running red lights and reaching over 100 miles per hour. The pursuit continued west on Garrison Avenue, crossing into Oklahoma, where the suspect began driving the wrong way on the Highway 64.
Speed 70. Traffic's live. Southbound towards downtown. Clear. Clear. Coming up to Garrison. Speed 70. Looks like we turned right on Garrison.
Are you going to flip over?
Yeah, it's
What's that over the next field?
yeah, we're going I'm just now getting caught up to speed limit. We're going north now. Right now we're through the median, going up the hill. We're going to the median right now. We're going back towards Schwartzman. I'm trying to get caught up, get pinned up.
As Trooper Price closed in, the suspect veered off the road, driving through grassy areas and over a median before returning to the roadway and continuing to flee. Trooper Price observed at least 2 passengers inside the vehicle.
Took them off the exit. We're on some dirt road. Down there by the we're in a cornfield now. Yeah, I'm trying to fall into this cornfield. He speeds over. Oh, he's 40.
There's nothing wrong with it. When you get to the west, it just brings over to the forward out there. That's the customer to be aware of that. There's nothing out there.
Yeah, I'm fixing to lose him. I think he's ran dishes. Just take him off of this. He's still right now. We're headed back to the road.
So that way you can come back to the city.
I think they might have just rambled off the river. Stop! You're gonna get dog bit! Get over here right now! Get over here!
Driver, go.
Go point.
You move, I'll shoot you. Get out here right now. Get your hands up. Where's the rest of them that was with you? Where's the rest of them?
The chase ended when the vehicle veered into a soybean field, crossed drainage ditches, and headed toward the Arkansas River. At the riverbank, the driver, Tyler Jones, and passengers, Dusty Gregory and Kaylee Paul, fled on foot. Jones jumped into the river, but surrendered after Trooper Price ordered him at gunpoint to return to shore. On land, he resisted arrest, but was quickly subdued. The passengers were later found hiding nearby. During questioning, Gregory revealed the location of a stolen Kubota lawnmower linked to Jones. Authorities recovered the mower, confirming it was stolen from the city of Van Buren. Jones was charged with felony fleeing and theft by receiving.
Don't even start talking to me about how you work DP about me. You about freaking kill me? I ramped my freaking car. I don't know how many times.
If it's okay with the numbers, you want to go ahead and maybe get records on this way.
Shut up.
Hey, which way they go, man?
I have no idea. We ramped off right here.
They bailed down here.
He was swimming the river.
Who this for this stolen vehicle?
I don't know if Jim's calling it.
Okay.
Hey, I'm about to put him in place. So let's get him my note in your
Yeah, yeah. Where's it? This right here?
I was trained.
26 reasons, I think.
198.
Simple or NH37 reason 50.
You know something funny? I was in the car wash when this came out. In the car wash. In there.
H1.
Go ahead.
You want me to call?
On February 1st, 2025, Noah Roberts and Gina Pompa led Columbus police on a high-speed chase in a stolen Honda Accord, reported missing 2 weeks earlier. Just a week prior, an officer had been struck by a car door during a traffic stop. The chase began around 2:15 a.m. when a K-9 officer spotted the vehicle heading in the opposite direction on Sullivan Avenue and initiated pursuit.
Okay, yeah, that matches the description. So somebody used it coming up around 7-1. Is this like felony assault? Is this pursuable? then we're going to go eastbound on Broad.
On Broad Street. Okay, eastbound Broad.
Your eastbound Broad speeds are about 70.
I don't really press stop.
Continue eastbound, passing Ohio, speeds are 83 miles an hour.
Still eastbound Broad. Eastbound Broad. Pass on Ohio.
Hands up! Shut off the car! Turn off the car!
K-90, eastbound, radar started again. We're southbound on
Stay on.
Southbound local, speeds of 37 miles an hour. Coming up on College. Eastbound Fair, Yale's Atherton, and southbound Latta. West on Cutchins. The cruisers surpassing us. We are coming right out to Wilson here, north on Wilson.
The suspects reached speeds of up to 80 miles per hour. At one point, the vehicle came to a stop, and officers prepared to deploy a K-9 if the suspects fled on foot. However, after several seconds, the car took off again. The chase continued through residential streets, parks, and eventually back onto the highway.
I'm there on zone 3, move over. South on 4,000 miles across the drive.
Back on the highway, the chase reached speeds of 120 miles per hour. Officers could only monitor the suspect from a distance and were instructed to look for an opportunity to execute a pit maneuver to bring the vehicle to a stop.
So with 670, we were passing the 4th Street exit.
Yeah, when you are monitoring.
Southbound Davis. Can somebody take a call on this one, please? Yeah, if we can get a chance here. I think you bailed right there in that alley and stuff. Nope, disregard. We are westbound on passing Sounder. West on Thomas passing Sounder.
West on Thomas, passing Sounder.
Passing Thomas. South on Cypress. Again, since we're going to change the channels, if they bail, watch the dog, I will send the dog. We are east only bound. Eastbound bound, speeds are about 80 miles an hour. Passing Princeton.
Drive.
Gonna go back out the mountain.
After nearly 20 minutes, the chase ended when the car crashed and came to a stop. Roberts was arrested and charged with failure to comply and receiving stolen property, while Pompa faced drug possession charges. The vehicle's owner is expected to recover it once the investigation is complete.
Turn around! Turn around, motherfucker!
Put your hands up.
Step out of the car. Step out, face away from me. Get stop police! Get out of the fucking car! Stop putting your hands where they don't go!
On the afternoon of February 24, 2025, Trooper Thomas was on patrol when he received a report about a white Ford pickup attempting to evade police nearby. He began searching the busy streets for the suspect. As soon as he spotted the vehicle, Trooper Thomas took the lead in the pursuit. The suspect sped off, reaching nearly 100 miles per hour in a 45 miles per hour zone, despite heavy traffic. Trooper Thomas quickly attempted a pit maneuver, but it was unsuccessful. The suspect then entered a congested roadway, but continued weaving recklessly through traffic. Officers stayed close behind, waiting for the next opportunity to execute a pit maneuver. The suspect eventually drove into a residential yard. As he tried to return to the road, Trooper Thomas struck the rear of his vehicle, causing it to crash into a utility pole, sparking an electrical short. The suspect then fled on foot, with officers in pursuit, but he managed to escape. The area was quickly locked down, and after a 2-hour search, officers successfully apprehended him.
on that stop. 21 Echo Kilo Sierra Mike on a white Mercedes four-door. Hitting the shoulder at the northbound at the 149.
On June 20th, 2024, around 2 p.m., Trooper Elvis Nolasco with the Florida Highway Patrol spotted a white Mercedes on SR 91 near the 145-mile marker. A records check showed the owner had a suspended license and a seized tag order. When Trooper Nolasco attempted a traffic stop, the driver briefly changed lanes before speeding off, refusing to comply.
Eddie Phelps is currently trying to catch up. He is on the right shoulder, leaving him out of trouble. 714, main reason to stop window tint when I ran his tag. License is not valid on register. Currently passing me 150 and a half. Traffic is moderate speed, 98 miles per hour.
As the driver weaved through traffic on the shoulder, Trooper Nolasco initiated a pursuit and alerted dispatch. The suspect exited at mile marker 152, heading east on State Route 70, recklessly speeding through intersections before merging onto Interstate 95 South. Sergeant Jeffrey Pollock then joined the chase and took over radio communications.
He is getting off at the 152, getting off the 152. Clear, clear. Green light, green light, green light.
As the suspect sped along the shoulder, Trooper Nolasco initiated a pursuit and alerted dispatch. The driver exited at mile marker 152 onto SR 70, running intersections before merging onto I-95 South. Sergeant Jeffrey Pollock joined the chase and took over radio communications.
got you. Come back here. Driver, get the out of the car.
Trooper Nolasco performed a successful pit maneuver, but the suspect initially regained control. To end the chase, he made intentional contact, forcing the vehicle to stop. Nolasco's patrol car lost traction, hitting several signs before stopping beside the suspect's car. Unable to exit, Nolasco drew his firearm and ordered the passenger to show his hands. After repositioning, K9 Trooper Germain Yepes arrived with K9 Uno, and both suspects were taken into custody. A search of the vehicle uncovered cocaine, oxycodone, MDMA, 17.8 grams of marijuana, and drug paraphernalia. The suspects were identified as Derek Donovan Taylor Jr., driver, and William Wade Woods, passenger.
Hands over your head. Cross your feet. Cross your feet. Get up. Yep. Watch out. Inside. Get in the car. Get up.